Yeah, I really think the Coen brothers should make movies together. I'm Jay Mere and welcome to my review of Drive Away Dolls. And this is a comedy road trip movie directed by Ethan Coen. And Ethan Coen is one of the Coen brothers. And the Coen brothers is a director's duo that I really admire. Since I was in secondary school, I was loving their movies. They made some great, masterful movies like Fargo, No Country for Old Men, The Big Lebowski, or more recent than that, True Grit, also Fantastic Western. And this director's duo has always been one of my favorite directors of all time. And then they decided to do each their own way. And we already had a movie directed by Joel Coen, Solo, just him, and there was a trilogy of Macbeth. And I really love Macbeth. I think this is a fantastic story, fantastic play. It used to be my favorite Shakespeare play. Now it's Henry V, but I love Macbeth. But his adaptation of it was not for me. It was a really boring and too artistic film for me. And now we have a solo film by Ethan Coen, the other brother. And Drive Away Dolls looks more like a comedy movie, a road trip movie. We also see things are going not as planned. There's always a story element that I admire in their films. Doing a plan and things gonna go as they planned and there are all kind of consequences. That's really is my thing in their movies. However, Drive Away Dolls is not a good movie. I was really looking forward to this movie just to see what Ethan Coen is going to do as a solo director, but it was very disappointing. I did not like this movie at all, and like I said, they should make movies together and not alone. So, Drive Away Dolls, what is it about? Drive Away Dolls is about two women, two friends, with maybe something more than friends. And one of them wants to visit her aunt in Tallahassee. And the other one wants to join her in this trip. So, they rent a car and they do this road trip. However, there is some miscommunication at the car rental company, so they get the wrong car. And in that car, there is a head of a dead man and a mysterious box with a mysterious thing in it. And they already know when they discovered that this might be some problems. And indeed, some bad guys are really tracking down this car to obtain this box, this mysterious box, and the head. So this is a bit of a cat and mouse game, starting from here on. And basically, the story really appeals to me. This is really my kind of story. Like I said, things go wrong and characters dealing with things that are going wrong. It's really something nice that I want to see. It's a bit like Fargo. Fargo had also a similar idea, a plan. Something happens which they cannot follow that plan. There is consequence and another consequence. So I really thought maybe Drive Away Dolls is something similar in story. But yeah, didn't work. And the biggest problem was they were not really focusing on this plot of things going wrong. The movie is actually a very sexual movie. I did not expect it to be this sexual of nature. And I actually don't mind that. Characters trying to figure out a sexual orientation or sexual desires that characters have in movies. I don't mind that. But this movie kinda had too much. And it was, at a certain point, it was really starting to distract from the actual plot. So that's very negative I have on this movie. Also, it's a comedy movie, but the comedy did not work. I did not really laugh. There were maybe 2 or 3 instances that I had to giggle a little bit, but in general, it was not really a successful comedy movie. And the characters, not all the characters worked for me. Like our two main characters, the two women of this movie, played by Margaret Qualley and Geraldine Viswanathan, they started actually as good characters I really want to follow. I actually like the accent Margaret Qualley has in this movie. But at a certain point in this movie, after a while, they were really annoying characters. And I did not really care much for them what was going to happen in this movie anymore. It actually has a great cast, because also we have Beanie Feldstein, which I really like as an actress, as a comedy actress. But she was not funny in this one. When I saw the trailer of this movie, I thought she's gonna be a fun character, but she was not. We also have Coleman Domingo, who is maybe the best character of this film. I really enjoyed him. Also Pedro Pascal, but he was barely in it. And we also have Matt Damon. But Matt Damon felt like a waste. I did not really like the kind of character Ethan Coen gave Matt Damon. It did not really feel like a character for Matt Damon. Maybe he had fun playing this character, but I liked Matt Damon in other kind of roles than this one. And also, at a certain point in this movie, we find out what's in the box, and that was also very disappointing. I was like, really? It's all about this? So, I did not like this movie. It was very interesting to see what kind of movie Ethan Coen makes on his own. We know that he's more the comedy guy, and Joel Coen is more the artistic guy. But each on their own, they do not work. Ethan Coen, this comedy movie was not good. Tragedy of Macbeth was too artistic. So they better work together to make a good balance between the artistic and the comedy. Because Drive Away Dolls, I cannot recommend this movie. So these were my thoughts on this movie. Hope you enjoyed my review. Always be free to share your thoughts on this movie below in the comments. Would love to read those. And if you want to see more reviews of me in the future, always be free to subscribe to my channel. Until the next time.